Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about making some damn money. So, this is the $6 into $600 video. I think it's going to be really enjoyable for you. Make sure you watch till the end. Pretty interesting situation that happened to me this week. So we're going to jump right into it. First of all, I always like to start off with what sold the previous week. Start off with eBay sales. They were pretty slow. Like I said, I think eBay is just dying. I don't know what's going on with eBay lately, but nothing is selling on there. And I'm not going to pay to promote stuff because, their fees are already way higher than Facebook, but Facebook is just fucking killing it right now. So, the first thing that sold on eBay, I only have 5 things that sold on eBay this week, and none of them were really good, actually. I sold a tailor-made visor, like one of those, from back in like the 2000s, the visor hats. It was tailor-made golf. I didn't have anything into it. It was like maybe $1 at the bins or something like that. Probably a little bit less than that, maybe a quarter, but it sold for $11, and that's with shipping. Took a best offer on that. People are just super cheap on eBay. I sold a FSU hoodie that I've had sitting in my inventory for probably a year now. It's been forever. And I took $14 just to get it out of here. I don't think I probably made anything on that. I sold a pair of American Eagle jeans that I got about the same time as that hoodie. And they were in rough shape. I thought they were kind of cool because they were in rough shape, but apparently nobody else did. It's usually a story of my life. But yeah, they sold for like $12 with shipping, so I didn't make anything on those, but they're gone. So that's all I care about. I gotta start getting rid of some stuff and making way for better inventory. So sometimes you just gotta clear something out, especially if you are taking the time to like list it and everything. If you watched my last video, you've seen the Reebok pumps that I had. I probably could have held out a little bit on those, but I was more or less just trying to get my money from that haul back. And that was, I had a best offer of those, $40. They were $6.99. So it's still not a bad profit on those. I took that. And then I had, dude kept trying to beat me up on these Keen sandals. He kept offering me like $8, then $10, and I kept just denying him. And he kept asking me, "Oh, can you change the shipping? Because I'm in South Carolina." And I just kept denying him like his offer because I don't really know, since they do manage payments now, how to change the shipping. And look, dude, if $2 is gonna break you, then I'm just not going to deal with it. It's a pretty good deal as it is on a pair of Keens. I ended up selling them for $20, so whatever. He finally ponied up the dough, and I shipped him out within like 5 minutes, so hopefully he'll be happy. Then, let's see here. Oh, the Jack Daniels clock. That finally sold. I paid $20 for that at the Restore about a month and a half ago. It sold a couple of times, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. Then a lady offered me $145. That included shipping. So obviously I took that, and that was a huge profit. The only problem with that, it was really oddly shaped and it was really fragile. So I had to buy a box from Home Depot, and I had to buy 2 big bags of packing peanuts, and I had to customize the box. Thankfully, the day I shipped that out, though, I seen on Facebook some dude was giving away like 6 big boxes of packing peanuts for free. It was after I had already purchased the ones and shipped this package out, but now I'm like good on packing materials. So, keep that in mind. If you see people giving away stuff like that, go and take it. Because, God, that was probably $60, $70 worth of packing peanuts. And, when you need them, and you don't want to have to go and buy them. So, and this guy gets them apparently all the time. So it'll be a steady source of free packing materials. You can go on Facebook groups and stuff and post, hey, if you got, people that order a lot of stuff offline, hey, if you got extra boxes, packing materials, it's just a way to save money. You're here to make as much profit as possible. So anyway, back at it. The PS4 Slim from the last video, that sold immediately as soon as I got done making the video. That sold for $60. I didn't even have to put it back together. I had gosh, I want to say I had like 9 people messaging me on that within like 10 minutes of it being posted. So people were trying to Jew me down on that, but I just straight up had to tell them, I'm like, look, dude, I got so many people interested in this, and it's in pieces, but you know, it's gonna sell. You know, a lot of people want it. So, dude gave me $60. It ended up being heavier than I expected when I went to ship it out, so that kind of sucked, but I still made money. I only paid $20 for it, and it sold quick. Then I sold a pair of Fry boots. Keep a lookout for that. This is one of this week's bolos. If you see this right here, the Fry company. It was a pair of boots. I don't know if I put them in a video, but it said like JF on them, and they had like the rivets and the heels and everything. So that's really a good indicator of like a high quality pair of shoes. I looked them up, and they were pretty expensive, brand new. So I grabbed them for $6.99 at the bins. They were size 10.5. They sold almost immediately on Facebook for $60. That included shipping. So that was pretty cool. I sold a pair of jeggings that I put in my last video. They sold almost immediately on Facebook as well. Pretty much everything sells on Facebook immediately. So, I mean, I don't even think I'm going to start listing on eBay anymore. It's just not worth it. A music box. Oh, yeah. This is part of the $6 into $600 part of this video. I picked this music box up. I took my girlfriend out to dinner and her daughter. And there's a little restaurant attached to a Goodwill here in our town. And I was like, hey, I'm going to run into the Goodwill, obviously, before we go to dinner. So you guys go get us a table or whatever, and I'm going to try to make some money. So I found this. It's a San Francisco music box and gift company. It's signed by Marjorie Sarnett. It plays the song Camelot. I don't know which number in the series it is. It doesn't have the little emblem on there with it that some of them have. But it's missing like some of the little jewels and stuff like that, but it does still work. And I just thought it was really unique, and I looked it up, and it's selling pretty well. So I put it on Facebook. I paid $4.99 for this, and it sold overnight for $45. And also, while I was at that Goodwill, I picked up this shirt, the John Fry. This is a 2XL. It's not in perfect shape, but it's still a high-end brand. I paid $1.49 for this. I think I can get about $20. So altogether, I walked out of that Goodwill for $6.50, and one of the items sold overnight. And this one hasn't been listed, but it'll probably sell as well. Let's see here. And then I sold a Magnavox that was in the last video. This sold as soon as I got done making the video. You remember this little scrapper? I haven't packed it up yet. I remember in my last video I paid 99 cents for this thing, and it sold for $45 plus $20 shipping, so 65 bucks on $1. That's pretty awesome. So, and before I get into the $6 into $600 part of this video, I want to go over a good sourcing opportunity that you guys may or may not look for, but I'm 34 years old and I didn't know Walmart had a clearance aisle until yesterday, like 4 days ago. So apparently they do, and this is one of the grabs. I was at Walmart getting some batteries for me. If you can see here, this is a battery charger, an extra battery for a GoPro Hero 8 or Hero 7. Walmart original price was $49.94, and I walked out the door with this thing for 10 bucks. They're selling on eBay for $35 right now, so I'm just waiting for it to sell. So I love it when I go to spend money in the store and I end up paying for all my stuff and then some. So that's kind of cool. It's a good thing about being a reseller. And then this ink is always a good thing to keep your eyes out for. And just, go to your Walmart. We got a bunch of them here in Savannah, but a bunch of Walmarts. But go to your local stores and check out the clearance aisles and just start scanning stuff with the eBay app. And yeah, you'd be surprised. This ink here is selling for, it's got a black and a colored ink. It's selling for like $35 on eBay, and I paid $10 for it. It doesn't expire until, I don't know, 2022 anyway, in September or something like that. Yeah, September. So Walmart, any big store that has a clearance area. Sorry, I was reading something on my screen. Keep your eyes out and scan the items, see what you can find. You never know. So, and then one more thing to be on the lookout for. I found these the other day. These are $6 each at the Goodwill on Wilmington Island. Really nice set of pans. Cast iron pans are really good. The Lodge brands are not so good. They're not as expensive. I got all 4 of these. They were in a little bit of rough shape, but I put some heat to them and put some oil on them, cleaned them up, and I paid $6 each for them, and I've got them listed right now for $120 for the set plus shipping. We'll see what happens. Just this 8-inch skillet alone sold for like $30 the other day on eBay. So, you know, I mean, if I figure $30 a piece, should be able to get $120, but we'll see what happens. If they don't sell for whatever reason, I will gladly keep those. Those are, you know, really high quality set of cookware. So, I mean, they're going to be around longer than I will. Cast iron's awesome. So, anyway. Okay. Into the meat and potatoes of this video. So, as we recall, I paid $4.99 for this. And I paid 99 cents for this. Okay, I got $65 out of the VHS player. I got $45 out of this. That's $110 roughly. Now you figure you got some shipping in there, blah, blah, blah. But, okay, so I got $6 invested into that. How do we turn it into $600? Well, if I put $6 in, it sells for $110 minus shipping. Say $20 for shipping. So $90. I basically spent $90 on today's haul. I just thought it was funny that those numbers worked out like that, but I needed some windshield therapy today, so I decided to go to a lot of different Goodwills and thrift stores that I haven't hit in years, and some that I've never even hit. So yeah, I want to show you the haul that I got with the proceeds basically from those 2 items that I sold. I spent $90. So just dive right into it, I guess. Like I said, I'm getting a lot more selective about the stuff that I buy and the price points that I'm trying to get, and I think it's working out really well. I'm being picky, but first item, I normally would not buy this, but it is, you know, it's Patagonia. They do make button-up shirts. They're not great sellers, but this one has a really good color scheme to it. It's a size large, and yeah, if you can just see like the tag, you know, pops really well on that, and that's kind of what you look for. And it's got another tag down here too, Patagonia. I think at least $25. At least $25 out of that. That was an expensive shirt. Anything Patagonia is really, really pricey. So, let's see here. This was the first item that I found today. This was a pair of Rock Revival jeans. You know, I've said in other videos, always look out for this brand. Look for that really fat stitching. That makes it easy to kind of skim through the aisles and just look for high quality jeans, or the more expensive jeans are going to have that really thick stitching on there, and that saves you having to go through all the jeans. Yeah, so these are selling for like $40 to $50 conservatively. Rock Revival always sells. These are skinny jean. Patty is the brand or the make of them. But yeah, these are great. So I paid $5 for those jeans. So far, and by the way, I paid $4.29 for the Patagonia button down. On this, I'm trying to get like more unique inventory in my store. I think it's gonna help me get some followers, and you know, just cool stuff. You know, I'm looking for more cool stuff. So this is a Death Row Records. I'm pretty sure this is the label that Tupac was on, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know, it's pretty popular. So just a really cool shirt. You know, it's a long sleeve t-shirt. Probably $20 I would think I could get out of this. I'm sure some of the artists and stuff that were on that label are still around. Yeah, I'm sure imagine. And then I found this jersey. It's a Toronto Raptors Carter jersey. I looked it up. These are selling for about $40 right now. I paid $4.29 for this. It's in really good shape. Let's see here. This is a Air Jordan t-shirt, 2XL, great size. It's in really good shape. $1.49. It's pretty much what I always pay for t-shirts. This is really cool. I'm just stupid. I don't know why I buy this, but I feel like somebody's really gonna want this. This is the Golden Girls. I think what was it? B. Arthur just passed away or something like that not long ago. So it says "Stay Golden." I think it's a woman's large. It looks kind of old, but I don't know if it is or not. But I think I'm gonna get like close to $20 out of that. Good t-shirts are really good to look out for. Regular crappy old t-shirts not so good, but they're cheap. They're extremely cheap to ship, extremely easy to ship. All you gotta do is put them in a poly mailer, and that's a wrap. So, good t-shirts that have a price point of like $20 to $15, something like that, those are worth it, in my opinion. And they don't take hardly any space. So, I thought this was really cool. I don't know exactly which character this is from Dragon Ball Z, but this is men's small. And it says Beast Mode. I'm sure if I put that on Facebook, somebody's going to want that. There's no doubt in my mind. Harley shirts are good. This is a Savannah Harley Davidson shirt. We get a lot of tourists, so anybody who has been to Savannah Harley in Savannah would be somebody that's interested in this. The last Harley shirt I sold on Facebook for $28. I'm hoping I can do similar somewhere near that on that shirt. Let's see here. These are a pair of BKE jeans. I get $25 to $30 out of these all the time. So I'm feeling good about these. $4.29 for these. I got pretty lucky on these. I actually got two of these. These are Patagonia quarter zip long sleeve t-shirts. Really, really nice. Nice dark blue color. I paid $4.29 for these. And I'm thinking $30. Patagonia sells overnight pretty much for me every time I list it. Great brand. Always buy it. And as long as it's not the crappy button ups. This was super cool. This is a Woolrich. It's a full zip. And it's got like rainbow color. It's got some pockets. I'm thinking I can get $50 out of this. We will see, but Woolrich is a great brand. Then I found this. Anybody that knows me knows I'm really into like hiking and outdoorsy stuff. I found this Marmot T4000 hiking bag. I always grab these, the good ones, when I see them. Just because I've bought one of these before when I went and hiked the Appalachian Trail. And ooh. And I know how much these things cost. These are like $150 bags, so I'm gonna throw it on Facebook Marketplace and hopefully I can get like $50 out of it, maybe a little more. We'll see. It's in great shape. So moving on. Don't buy a lot of kids' shoes anymore. I'm starting to get away from that, but these Jordans are actually pretty desirable. They're a size like 1.5 or something like that. And I looked up the code on them, or the model, and they're selling for like $50. And kids' shoes you can get really cheap, but a lot of them don't sell. So you got to be really careful. You got to find the ones that are in demand, and you can get good money. So I'm going to say these will probably get $40. Up next, we got a nice North Face shirt, 2XL. I'm really tempted to keep that, but you can't make $600 if you keep everything. So probably $20, 15, $20 I can get out of this. It's a good shirt. It's nice. It's like the waking material, so that's good. That's pretty cool. Size large. It's Guns N' Roses. Appetite for Destruction. Great artwork. Similar sells on eBay are like $20. Cha-ching. And I paid $1.40 for it. Same with the other shirt. Basically all the t-shirts I paid $1.49 for. This is really, really, really cool. Actually, was talking to a couple people at the Goodwill today. A couple, I think they're a husband and wife, and they had noticed this this sweater, and they're like, "Damn, that's awesome." And it turns out that they buy and sell stuff too. So we got to talking, and they said they were going to subscribe. So if you guys did, I'm glad to have you here. Hope you enjoyed the videos. And yeah, this is really cool. It's a vintage Pittsburgh Steelers Pro Elite. I think I can get about $50 out of this. It's really nice. It's in good condition. It's soft. And it's a large, but it's more of an XL, but it's still, you want something a little bit bigger on you, something that runs a little bigger when you go sweaters. So very cool, very cool grab today. I paid $4.29 for that. This was also a really good grab, I think. We'll see, but this is a Disney catalog. It's a polo shirt, and it's golf themed with like Mickey Mouse and Goofy and all that stuff. Anything Disney themed that's kind of off like this, you know, like you kind of combine like golf and Disney. You know, the more themes you can kind of bring into one item, the higher the value is, the more people it'll appeal to, and you know, usually it'll sell faster too. So it's in really good shape. I paid $4.29 for it. I've seen similar shirts sell for $30 plus shipping, so I think I'm going to do really good on that. This was cool. It's the Gibson Tour Wear. Just happy to notice the colors and everything. It's pretty cool. It's got a Gibson guitar on it, and then bottom down there it says Gibson. And on the back, it's just pretty cool. I'm thinking probably $20 plus shipping on this. It's a large, so we'll see. Well, actually, I know they have been selling on eBay for like $20. Maybe I'll get more than that on Facebook though. It'll probably just sit on eBay forever. This is cool. This is a North Face full zip jacket, I guess you'd call it. It's got a hood. Again, very tempted to keep this. It is my size. I do like North Face a lot, but if it doesn't sell, though, I mean, I'll gladly keep it. But as you can see, it's got the red, the gray. It's got a cool texture to it. Nice hood. So I think I paid $4.29 for this. I'm thinking I could probably get $30 for this on Facebook. This is probably a pretty expensive shirt at one point, probably like $70, $80. And then these little shoes, I actually looked them up before I bought them, and they are selling. There have been like 6 or 7 comparable sales on eBay. They're Nikes. I forget the name of them, but I looked up the code, and these are selling for like $40. They're really cool. They're like a greenish like color. Yeah, so I paid like $2 for these, $3, and they look like they're selling all day for $40, so that's really good. And what else we got? Fallout. This dude, $1.49. Picked him up in Hinesville, right off the at the Goodwill, right off the base. 2016. So I don't know if this was Fallout 4. Or probably not. Probably something a little bit later. But it's made by Bethesda. The last sweater I had that was Fallout themed, it was like Fallout 5 or something. I sold that sweater for like $40, so this is, people still like this kind of stuff. So if you see it for $1.49, grab it. I think I can get like $15 out of it, $20. And then this is the gray version of that blue Patagonia shirt that I had. And again, I think I can get about $30 out of this, and it should sell immediately. And then the last, probably the best item I found today. This is it's a sleeping bag. I noticed it immediately because of the stuff sack that it's in. It's got these things you can pull down, and it locks the bag down on top of everything. I opened it up. It's a sleeping bag. It's actually a Class 2 military issue mummy bag. It's they call it a mummy bag for you guys that don't know, because it's basically shaped like a body. You just crawl in and it snugs right up against your head. And these are actually really expensive. This is like I said, it is military issued. It does have a nice stuff sack, and I think it's water resistant. Very, very nice. I noticed this immediately just because I'm always after hiking gear and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. So, and I know how much sleeping bags cost because I bought one right before I went to the Appalachian Trail, and it was expensive as hell. So I knew for $4.99 I was doing pretty good. And these are selling for about $90 on eBay plus shipping. So there's almost $100 right here. So I mean, this is why I do this. I mean, I took $5 here, $1 here, turned it into 100, and I turned it into roughly, you know, like I said, it'll take a while for everything to sell, but I'll probably get about $600 out of all that stuff. So it's basically just the what would you call it? Compounding. You know, it's compounding your money. You're taking $5 and turning it into 500, and if you do it right, you can make a lot of money doing this, and I enjoy it. You know, I only went out today. I did spend a fair bit of time, probably 7 hours. I was out thrifting. I passed down on a lot of stuff I probably could have grabbed. But so that's it for this week, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next week. See ya.